would say that one of the best ways to celebrate the holiday season is with a spectacular show. Cirque Dreams Holidaze is part Broadway musical, part Christmas extravaganza, and all fun. And joining me today, we have Cirque Dreams founder, director, and producer, Neil Goldberg. And Neil, this looks like such an amazing show.
Hey, Robin, it's great to be here again. And yeah, it is. Really excited to be bringing this to Columbus. Columbus is my second home because my family lives here.
That's what you were saying, right? So that's really cool. It's coming home, coming full circle for you.
Right, and this stage spectacle's been on the road touring during the season for 8 years. And so I want to share with all of our friends in Columbus that come and see it now, because next year it's finally opening on Broadway.
It's going to be on Broadway, so you're going to want to be able to say, I saw it back when, right in my hometown. Right. All right, so first tell us about Cirque Dreams, because you have companies touring around the U.S. this season.
Right, well, I started Cirque Dreams 25 years ago. We have 7 shows running simultaneously around the world, 3 of which are holidays. So we're hitting over 50 cities in a 6-week period from a little before Thanksgiving right through New Year's. And there's something in this show for everyone. We touch on New Year's and Hanukkah and Christmas, and it's just all about the most wonderful time of the year.
So when can we see it in Columbus? When are the shows?
We actually open tonight, Thursday. We have a show tomorrow, on Friday, and 2 on Saturday, 1 and 11, and I think the other one is at 2.
Okay.
Plenty of good seats. I always tell folks, don't get discouraged when you go to Ticketmaster and see all the front seats gone, because this is a show you really want to see from further away. There are over 30 performers, over 500 costumes. I actually brought to show the detail of some of these things.
Yeah, let me see one of these. These are crazy.
Turn you into a holiday elf. Yeah,
just
right. Pop it on your head like that.
And I have a giant head, so this fits me.
These costumes are adorned with over 10,000 Swarovski crystals, so this show just glistens and sparkles from beginning to end. 2 hours of nonstop, on the edge of your seat action.
Do you know what's most impressive is that this is pretty heavy, is that these people dance and they move like we're seeing in this video with all of these on their head. And I mean, they are trained, they are so talented, right?
Yes, and that's just the hat. What we've done in this show that makes it so much different than other Cirque shows is all of these artists have been transformed into toy soldiers and gingerbread men and snowmen and soldiers and just different character costumes that really help everyone get into the spirit of the season.
And the costumes, obviously a big part of it. The music, also a big part of it, right?
Yeah, most of the music is original. However, it's embedded with a lot of holiday classics like Winter Wonderland and Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree and just shows like that. And these performers change costumes no less than 10 times within the 2 hours. And so everything makes an appearance. We saw an ornament from Memphis that was Elvis, and we said, wow, wouldn't it be cool if we did an Elvis ornament on the tree and it comes down? And so Elvis even makes an appearance in the show.
So are you constantly kind of tweaking and evolving this show throughout?
Constantly. When we started 8 years ago, I mean, it's been so elevated since that time, and that's what's helped us work our way to finally getting a theater in New York City and being able to take this to Broadway. So it has something in it for everyone. It's a great show for mom and dad to bring the kids and the grandparents. You know, kids' attention spans are very, very short these days. So we don't let anything last on stage longer than 4 minutes. And yes, folks are going to see amazing acts. Show with the word Cirque. You want to see people flying over the audience and hanging from your feet and their feet, and that's all in there. But the big theatrical production numbers, the things that you would expect to see in a Broadway show. Our singers are all Broadway, New York singers, so the music is recorded. However, all the singing is done live.
Okay.
And it's really engaging.
That is really cool, and I love that you say that it is a place that the entire family can go together, because you want to do that around the holidays, right? You want to have something special to bring the generations together and have something to enjoy.
It is, and there's a lot of other great shows out there, like, you know, Nutcrackers and Elves and shows. And people ask me all the time, you know, what's so different about holidays? And I said, you know, I love all these other traditional holiday shows, but when you come to see Cirque Dreams Holidaze, the thing is, you never know what's going to happen next. Completely unpredictable, completely drawing you to the edge of your seat. The only complaint that I have ever heard when I pace back and forth out in the lobby from folks is that their hands hurt too much from clapping.
Okay, well, that's a perfect way to end, Neil, because that is incredible. Again, those shows start tonight at 7:30. You can go to Ticketmaster.com to buy your tickets. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having us.